getting laid tonight.
He doesn't know you're a guy. It's a boy. He's going to be an asshole. Smoke all you want. You're gonna get hit by a bus. That's not fooling anyone.
I understand, you see, because I've been into politics and I've also been a contactee that, we're playing a game, a multi-dimensional game of chess with all this shit. And really, that's all I gotta say about that.
The message straight to Donald Trump. You said the other night that Alex Preddy's stock was down because there's a video of him kicking a taillight out of an SUV of ICE. Motherfucker, his stock went up with me. The only thing that would have made it go up more is if he was kicking the head off of one of the fuckers you let out of prison. You soft-handed, silver spoon, Manhattan pussy. You're a pussy. Donald Trump's a fucking weakling. Talking shit about a real man. That dude is a fucking patriot. That dude spent his entire fucking adult life taking care of veterans and then honoring them when they passed. He spent his days protecting women from the ICE goons that you fucking sicked on them. These Proud Boy child rapists that you let out of jail. Repeat offender white trash criminals that you let out of jail because you wanted to lie about an election you couldn't win. Which, by the way, you didn't fucking win, bitch. You didn't win. And I don't know why you're so fucking baffled about losing. You've been losing your whole goddamn life, you stupid motherfucker. You'd have nothing. You'd be sleeping on a fucking bench if you didn't have rich parents. You're an imbecile. You're a dumb motherfucker. That's why you won't let anybody see your school records. Because you're fucking stupid and you know it. You bankrupted casinos. Trump steaks, Trump water, Trump wine, Trump vodka, Trump airlines, Trump mortgage, Trump shuttle, Trump transportation, Trump university, sued, shut down. Trump charity, sued, shut down for stealing from children with cancer. You're not tough, you're not smart, you're a fucking loser.
And bring us back to where we want to be.
I absolutely agree that Donald Trump is responsible for the current state of the economy. It seems like the Trump administration has been operating with the sole goal of inflicting as much damage on working Americans as possible. He took office and spiked 2.9% inflation up to 3.8%. Gas prices are up to $4.50 in most states. And he did this all while stripping insurance away from 10 million Americans. I think the most impressive part is the deficit hasn't even decreased at all. The deficit is still increasing year over year. And one more point I want to make is when Donald Trump took office, he and Elon Musk immediately gutted the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, right? This protected people like us from fraud, from predatory actions from banks or businesses. He gutted that. So Americans are not only worse off, Americans are not only struggling in their pocketbook, but we're more prone to fraud. I don't get how this makes us safer or better off at all.
Well, that's because, my dear boy, it doesn't make us any safer. You got to understand how systems work, people. It reeks of fascism, and the Republicans, to me, always really have a little bit, but I mean, I'm talking real fascism. People, you need to learn the definitions of these fucking words you throw out there: communism, socialism, fascism. Fascism, in a nutshell, is like a society where, well, Nazi Germany was like that, where there's really no oversight on any kind of fucking businesses or anything. I mean, like none. And meanwhile, the politicians are getting wealthy as fuck with kickbacks. And there's no regulations on food, limited regulations on whatever it is, anything that they put out, no consumer protection like that, right? And they try to sell it under the guise as business having the freedom to do what they want to do. We're all a community, and we can't just let that happen. I mean, you have to have things checked out. You have to have oversight committees. But see, here's the problem. When greed and politics get into shit, or greed and power, hungry people get in there, it messes everything up, and everybody wants it their way instead of just agreeing to live and let live, but take care of each other at the same time. I mean, all these things like socialism, capitalism, communism, fascism, they'd all be really wonderful, each one of them, if it wasn't for human fucking greed and human lust for power. Which I gotta say, I never really got the power trip thing, okay? Yeah, I understand you can be greedy for money and all that stuff gets addicting, that kind of life when you're in pursuit of it, right? But the lust for power, I've never had the urge or the need to want to be powerful over somebody. Well, maybe empowered by somebody in an intimate situation. But in the words of the great Cypress Hill, that's another story, Black.